Hello guys, and today we are reacting to the history of the United States. Well, I haven't reacted to this one before. Well, make sure to like and subscribe. Let's get right to it. Copyright disclaimer and age restriction. Yeah, 1976. Okay, let's get right to it. History of the United States. Portrayed by Simple Sam.
Current American territory, long before the arrival of the Spanish, it was inhabited by different native peoples, such as the Anasazi, the Plains Indians, the Woodland Indians, or the Iroquois Confederacy, who used to be the most advanced civilization of that time. But everything would change in 1492 when Christopher Columbus landed in America.
Finally, we reached the East Indies. Sir, those don't look like Asians.
In 1513, Juan
Florida!
gave its name to Florida, and in 1565 the city
Yeah.
of St. Augustine was founded.
Florida, the
oldest
most beautiful
European
state in
settlement of the
America
United
history.
States. Since
What
the
is
Spanish
blood
did
doing?
not find any valuable resources in the north, the bridge gave the opportunity to expand their empire between the 17th and 18th centuries. As time went by, the English presence grew, and soon the 13 British colonies of North America would be founded.
There will be
British
Pennsylvania.
were not the only ones who wanted to steal resources from these new lands. The Germans settled in Pennsylvania, and the Dutch founded New Amsterdam,
New
which would later be
Amsterdam?
called New York.
Spices?
On the other hand,
Dude,
France
I'm so
controlled
funny.
the then Louisiana territory.
Louisiana! Yeah! Louisiana, my favorite state!
The enmity between France
Shut
and
up,
the United
French.
Kingdom was at its height at that time, and in 1756 the Seven Years' War would break out in which Spain supported France, but they still lost the war.
Oh!
As a result, Florida was conquered by the English, and Louisiana became part of the Spanish Empire.
Lo siento muchachos, pero deben marcharse.
Bro, they're not Spanish. Oh, I think they're right.
Although the colonists helped the English in the war, they were not rewarded, but
No.
taxes were increased, which caused protests that later would be
I think
answered with
Texas
more
is about to
taxes.
be founded in American history. Oh!
In 1774, the First Continental Congress takes place, a historic meeting of American colonial leaders united against British oppression, marking the beginning of the fight for independence. This event triggers the United States War of Independence in
Oh my-
1775, a conflict that will change the course of history. In May 1775, the Second Congress convened in Philadelphia and assumed national governing functions.
What is he
organizing the
doing?
Army under George Washington's command. On July 4, 1776, the United States Declaration of Independence was signed, becoming a national holiday.
1776?
Hey, but you still haven't won the war.
The United Kingdom was destined to win the war, but Spain and France pledged to help the American colonists.
Ustedes son muy débiles para luchar solitos.
Yes.
Alright, thanks, I guess.
In 1781, the British suffered another heavy defeat at the Battle of Yorktown and ended up losing the war, leaving them with no choice but to recognize independence 2 years later. After the war, order was established in the 13 colonies. Elections were held, and George Washington was elected as the first president.
George Washington? Just
The
kidding.
United States also dared to claim
What a
Spanish
good
Florida,
day.
taking advantage of Spain's distress as it fought for independence against Napoleon's troops, leaving them with no other option. Thanks to great development, the country expanded to the far west, motivated by the gold rush in California and by the creation of a large network of roads. To the south, Mexico had become independent, as the United
Mexico?
States was in its expansionist era. Both nations went to war. Mexicans were defeated, and the Americans obtained a huge territory where the well-known Texas was located.
Texas?
Enough meat for about 50 tacos.
In 1860, the Republican Party supported the abolition of slavery throughout the United
Is
States.
that Abraham Lincoln?
Slaves must be free and not for free.
Fuck no, I need guys in my farm.
However, the southern states that were dependent
I feel
on
bad for
slavery
Abraham
opposed it,
Lincoln.
which would lead to the division of the country and the outbreak of a civil war.
American Civil War. 1861, 1865. Yeah, the American Civil War. Damn, this happened in the United States. Protect Abraham Lincoln! No way! No way! No way! Kill him! Oh! He's still on slaves.
Later, Union troops won thanks to their victory at the Battle of Gettysburg. The victory led to the country's reunification and the end of slavery, with racism in the dog. And later, Lincoln would be assassinated. Surprise,
Oh!
In 1865, the Ku Klux Klan was founded, a white supremacist and terrorist organization that violently attacked the black
Terms of
community.
organization.
In
Yeah.
1867,
Terms of
the United
policy
States
warning.
purchased the vast territory of Alaska from Russia and
Alaska?
experienced industrial growth that attracted immigrants from around the world. However, this led to the expansion of the country at the expense of indigenous territories,
Oh my God.
resulting in violent wars such as the Black Hills, which wiped out indigenous peoples.
Oh, I got it.
The United States, with
Was that
unlimited
robot
ambitions,
sound?
sought to expand beyond its borders. It supported the rebellion in Cuba against Spain.
U.S. Army.
Attack on his own naval fleet as an excuse to declare war against Spain.
Spain?
Spain, okay. Look behind you. What did you do? ¿Y yo qué hice? The
Well, I
victory
don't
of the
think-
United States led to the independence of Cuba and the
Cuba?
annexation of Puerto Rico and the Philippines to the American
Philippines.
territories.
Knock, knock, motherfucker. It's the United States of America.
In 1914, the First World War broke out. Public opinion in the United States was against entering the conflict. But later,
Hey, yo!
uncovered
Do not
attacks
say
between
that.
Mexico and Germany to attack the USA, and Germany had also sunk several American ships bound for England.
Oh, no.
As a result, the US declared war on Germany and sent 1 million soldiers to France. Unfortunately, the mobilization and interaction of soldiers from different countries, including the Americans, caused the spread of the virus that caused the devastating 1,918 Spanish flu pandemic across Europe. The 1920s, known as the Roaring Twenties, were a time of great economic prosperity in the United States. The country surpassed the United Kingdom as the world's economic leader, and new industries emerged, such as Hollywood cinema and aviation. This
Oh!
boom would not last forever, and in 1929 came a global crisis called the Great Depression that resulted in thousands of banks and over 100,000 businesses going bankrupt, industrial production belting, wages dropping by 60%, investment decreasing by 90%, and
Not
unemployment
United
soaring
States.
alarmingly. In 1933, Franklin Roosevelt came to power and implemented subsidies, social security laws, Securities Exchanges Commission, and increased bank
Oh, yes,
regulation.
they're about to make
Additionally,
American
public
people
works
happy.
projects were nationwide to generate employment and improve infrastructure. Thanks to these policies, the country began to recover, but the outbreak of the Second World War in 1939 brought new
World War
challenges.
II. Oh!
But I will talk about this topic in an upcoming video. Following the Allied victory,
Okay.
the United States and the Soviet Union emerged as two rival superpowers, representing capitalism and communism respectively.
Oh my
This led to the
God.
Cold War, a state of tense calm, fueled by nuclear arms, where the world
Seen
feared a nuclear war
reaction
could
video,
erupt at any moment.
but... Oh!
These were a decade of significant economic, technological, and demographic growth, marked by the baby boom. But soon the black community would begin to protest.
What are we protesting?
We're protesting everything. We're angry and we're not going to take it anymore.
In foreign policy, the tension between the USA and the USSR continued.
I have more bombs than you, stupid pig.
Your empire famine will soon fall.
As will happen with your towers.
Wait, what?
The United States failed to topple Castro's regime, triggering the missile crisis when Soviet nuclear missiles were discovered in Cuba, leading to the establishment of a direct red phone line between Washington and Moscow.
Yo.
Hello, Biden. It's Zelensky. We need $5 billion.
The involvement in the Vietnam War ended in a humiliating
Vietnam
defeat,
War.
as the country was forced to retreat after sustaining thousands of casualties and incurring substantial
Oh, no.
economic costs. On November 22, 1963, President John F. Kennedy was assassinated while taking a part in a motorcade through Dallas.
Oh! Not John F. Kennedy.
1969, a groundbreaking achievement was made by landing on the moon, making Neil Armstrong as the first person to walk in its
Neil
surface.
Armstrong.
After the Cold War ended, the USA attention would turn to the Middle East.
Oh.
The decade of the 90s started with the Gulf War, where the US-led international coalition forced Iraq out of the way to safeguard oil interests.
Oh yeah, Gulf War.
This
Whee!
decade saw the rise of pioneering tech giants like Google, sparking
Yeah,
an extraordinary
Google.
economic boom and
Yeah,
cementing their
the American
status as key
history
players in
happened
today's
in
digital
September 11th,
landscape.
2001.
However, an unthinkable event would occur on a September morning in 2001, changing the course of American history forever.
Oh, God! Oh! Times and policy. Woo! Alright, guys, so that's all for now. Goodbye.